If you're talking about what he needs to do in order to get there, that was 100% a step in the right direction. And this whole conversation would be over right now if Brissett played better than him last night. We wouldn't be having this time. It'd be over. It'd be a foregone conclusion. Aside from an injury, I wouldn't be thinking there's anything that May could do at this point to get back in the driver's seat here of this race or this competition or whatever analogy we decided to land on there. The moon shoes, yes. That would be it, right? If Brissett went out there and threw for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, and May had an interception and was 3 for 7 or whatever it was that Brissett did, and that through 2 quarters, then we wouldn't be talking about this. We'd be saying, yeah, okay, everyone was right. Mayo's right. Van Pelt's right. But the way they've been doing this is exactly right. He's not ready, and Brissett's the better option. No one's saying that today. You know what else would change it? If Javon Baker had caught that ball. Yeah. Then I think everybody would be sitting here going, holy crap, I don't care if it's the 2s or the 3s on the other side. Why have you been keeping this kid out? Like, why isn't he taking every snap at camp? This is ridiculous. Yeah. I ask you, do you feel differently about his night if once they're down in the red zone, instead of a rushing touchdown, he had thrown a touchdown? Yes. I think if he had thrown a touchdown, I'd think of it differently. I still am happy that he made the play and was able to get in there and saw the lane and took it and all that. It was a pretty easy, run into the end zone. It's not like he had to break a tackle or do a spin move or anything. Like, it was, bam, 4 yards and you're in, or whatever it was. I think that if he had thrown a touchdown pass, yeah, there's something different there. Like, we're expecting him to throw more touchdown passes than he rushes for this year, right? If he plays enough. I don't know. I think I am. I mean, hopefully, but he only plays like 3 games, then who knows? I'm taking touchdowns where you can get them. I'm not going to be precious about it. And the touchdowns are everywhere. One of the reports on him in the last couple of weeks has been that he, with those keeper plays, he does have a talent for that, to the point that maybe he's depended on them too much in his development so far, and so that's more of like a comfort zone type thing for him. But it was nice to see it in action after you hear that he can do it. Yeah. If you're Robert Kraft, you watched that game last night, and you know what the plan is. I'm Robert Kraft. You're Robert Kraft. Getting into character. It's a pretty obvious choice. If one of us was going to play him, it would have to be you. Yeah. We have the same build. Same build. Same outlook. Same wallet. We're both married to younger people. That's true. You guys are a lot alike in a lot of ways. Either way. You're Robert Kraft. You watched that last night. You understand that this is a new coaching staff that has the way they want to do things, and they're against the idea of rushing Drake Maye along. But you watched him play last night as the owner of the team. Do you continue to defer to the judgment of all these first timers over you, the owner, who knows what the value of a quarterback that can bring people out to the stadium is? For now, I am, but I'm also reminding them of how empty that stadium looked to me. And how excited people got when Drake Maye was in the game. And when Drake Maye was connecting and when Drake Maye was making plays. The only little bit that he was in there. But I think that it comes down to me, is everybody on the same page about what the goal of the season is? Because it doesn't seem like the goal of this season is to make the playoffs. Right. And I know that Kraft will say that kind of sometimes, like, oh, I hope we can get back to winning and making the playoffs. And he's not really putting the pressure on Drake Maye because he's a first-time head coach and the roster is what it is. But if that's not the goal of the season, then what is the season about? And to me, it's about getting the young offensive players in a direction where there's hope for the franchise and you're building momentum and you at least are in a place where you know what to add. You're not just building from completely the ground up.